Hi again. Today we're going to work in your math journal and we're going to complete this school supply store activity, and you'll find that on page 93 in your math journal. At the top you can see there are some school supplies here that have price tags on them, and what's going to happen today is that you're going to have $1 to spend. As you see, it says right here you've got $1 to spend at the school store, and you'll have to use estimation to answer each question. Estimation. Let's talk about that for a minute before we get started. Estimation means that you are estimating or making an estimate. And what an estimate is a close guess as to how much something is. Estimates are friendly numbers, meaning that they're easy numbers to add and subtract. So when we make an estimate, we always want it to be a number that has a 0 on the end. One of the 10s on your number grid, the 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and so on. Those numbers are much easier to add than a number that has, for example, a 5 at the end or a 7 at the end or in the ones place. So what we could do right now before we get started is to take a look at each price tag and say what this price is closest to. Which number with a 0 on the end is it closer to? So for example, let's look at this pencil, and the tag says 21 cents. Is that closer to 20 cents or to 30 cents? So if you think about a number line, 21 is somewhere in between 20 and 30. Is it closer to the 20 or closer to the 30? And that one's pretty simple to answer. That one's closer to 20 cents, okay? I'm not going to write the cents symbols just because using this computer is a little bit challenging anyways, so that's one less thing I have to do, but we know that that's 20 cents. 45 cents for the pen. Now, this is where it gets tricky, and we'll talk more about estimating in our next lesson. But if it ends with a 5 or a number that's higher than 5, we'll say that it's closer to the bigger number with a 0 at the end. So 45 is somewhere in between 40 and 50, and we would say that 45 then is closer to 50. If it ends with a 5 or a number that's larger, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, then we would say it's closer to 50. Let's keep going, and we'll just jot down all of these estimations, and then it'll make our job a lot easier when we have to answer the questions. So 37 cents for the ruler, that's somewhere in between 30 cents and 40 cents. Do you know what it's closer to? Yeah, that would be closer to 40. Closer to 40 cents because it does end with a 7. Let's go over here. This is one of those pink erasers. 28 cents for the eraser. That's somewhere in between 20 cents and 30 cents, but closer to 30 cents. Very good. Take a look at the notebook here in the middle. The notebook is 69 cents. That's somewhere in between 60 cents and 70 cents. But you know that 69 is very close to 70 cents. So we'll say that that estimation is about 70 cents for that notebook. Here's a pack of crayons, 76 cents for those crayons. That's somewhere in between 70 cents and 80 cents, but closer to the 80 cents. Very good. And one last one here. A roll of tape, 52 cents for the tape. That's somewhere between 50 cents and 60 cents, but much closer to the 50 because it just ends with a 2. So now we have all of our estimates next to our price tags. That's very helpful because we'll look at those estimates now when we have to answer the next set of questions. All right, I'm going to scroll down just a little bit, but I'll come back. Here's your question. Remember, you have $1 to spend, just $1, nothing more. Can you buy with your $1 a notebook and a pen? So can you buy those two things? And all we have to do is write yes or no. A notebook and a pen. Here's the notebook, And remember, that's about 70 cents. And the pen is about 50 cents. If you were to add the 70 cents and the 50 cents, could you buy that if you only had $1? Now, adding those numbers is like, remember, adding 7 plus 5, and you would just have to add on the 0 at the end. That's actually going to add up to more than $1. So no, you cannot buy those two items with your dollar. It's too expensive. You do not have enough money. So you should be writing all of this in your journal, as I am. Let's take a look at question number 2. Can you buy a pen and a pencil? Let's go back up and look at the estimates. A pen is about 50 cents and a pencil is about 20 cents. Could you buy both of those if you only have $1? Well, 50 cents plus 20 cents would equal 70 cents. So yes, you have enough money to buy the pen and the pencil. Question number 3, can you buy a box of crayons and a roll of tape? Well, here's your crayons. They cost about 80 cents, and a roll of tape costs about 50 cents. Now, most of you probably know that 50 cents and 50 cents is $1. Well, here we have 50 cents, and this one's more than 50 cents, so you should know right away that that's going to cost more than $1. So no, we do not have enough money to buy a box of crayons and a roll of tape. Let's take a look at number 4. Can you buy a pencil and a box of crayons? I'm going to scroll back up a little bit. A pencil is about 20 cents and a box of crayons is about 80 cents. If you added 20 plus 80, does that equal $1 or more than $1? Well, 8 plus 2 is 10. If you add a 0 on, that's exactly $1. So I'm going to say yes, we have enough. We have $1, and that would cost $1. Interesting, number 5 is asking you if you could buy 2 rolls of tape. So we're still buying 2 items, but it's just 2 of the same thing this time. So could we buy 2 of these rolls of tape with $1? That kind of goes back to what we just talked about before. 50 and 50 again would be $1. So yes, we could. We have $1, and that would cost about $1 to do that. So I would say yes, we have enough money for that. Let's take a look at number 6 here. It says, can you buy a pencil and 2 erasers? Now this is 3 items. So we have a pencil for 20 cents and then 2 erasers. Now we could either say that's 30 cents and 30 cents, or I could add that 30 and 30 together and say that 2 erasers would be 60 cents. So 60 plus 20. Do we have enough money to pay for 60 cents and 20 cents? What do you think? Well, 60 cents and 20 cents would be 80 cents. So yes, we have enough money for that because we have $1. We would actually have 20 cents more than that costs. Now here we go. This is where you get to jump in. You want to buy 2 of the same item. Remember when you bought 2 rolls of tape, so you had to add the tape plus the tape again? This is what you want to do. You want to buy 2 of the same item. List items you could buy 2 of with $1. So there's 4 blanks here. So you should be able to find 4 things. So we already know that tape is one of them. So you could use this item. So you would write tape on one line. Tape, you could buy 2 of those because that's 50 plus 50. What else could you buy 2 of and have enough money? 40 plus 40, would that work? 80 plus 80, could you buy 2 of those? 70 plus 70, 50 plus 50, 20 plus 20, 30 plus 30. If you need some time here, you should press pause on the video to write your 4 items on these 4 lines. Go ahead and press pause now. Question number 8 says, how many pencils could you buy with $1? So let's go up to these pencils and find out how many pencils could you buy if you have $1? A great way to figure that out is to skip count using 20s. So if I'm going to put a mark every time we spend 20 cents, and you count it with me. Now remember, counting by 20s would be a lot like counting by 2s, just that we have to put a 0 at the end of each number. So the first one would be 20, just like starting with 2 and then 4, or 40, 60, 80, 100. Now we've spent 100 cents. How many pencils did we buy? If pencils were 20 cents each and you had $1, you could buy 5 pencils. Okay? Remember, estimating is when you take a number and you turn it into something more friendly, something easier to add, something with a 0 at the end. So we made estimates of each price so that we could work with those numbers much easier. Each one of these estimates is very close to the exact price on the tag. Thank you for your hard work today in the school supply store activity. We'll talk more about estimation and adding these numbers in future lessons. Thank you.